Hey, listen up there, YouTube. Chip here with the iconic Sports Cycle Moto Vlog. What's up? Hey, good morning, guys. Guys, today I'm going to do something a little bit different. Today, instead of talking about motorcycles, I'm going to do a little political commentary. Hey, guys, I know what you're thinking. Political commentary? You, right? Just some idiot on a motorcycle? Guys, we got a lot of idiots in Washington right now, and it's time we had that conversation. Last night I got to watch the Republican debate. Really enjoyed this one. The last one, not so much. The last one was kind of a political circus. And it was done that way intentionally by the mediators. They weren't really trying to get to the policies and find out what was making the candidates tick. They were really just trying to make a show out of it, to stir some controversy and poke fun at people. Didn't really work out in their favor. It was nice to see the candidates stand together and call them out on it. They were stood united in that respect, and I think they made their point. So therefore, I think that there were some lessons to be learned from that. I think people are really getting tired of the political class being controlled by the media, to have the ideas shaped and formed in the media. It's good to hear what the candidates actually have to say. So I think that's important. For us to have a personal opinion of things, like right now I'm expressing my personal opinion, you have to be able to get the facts. You have to be able to hear other people's opinions, and you have to be able to weigh them out. And it's good to be able to hear it from the horse's mouth, as they say, not filtered through some media bias. So again, I think that last night's debate went pretty well. I do have a favorite in the race. Right now it is Ted Cruz. It's been Ted Cruz right along. I think he's the guy that will take us back to the basics. I don't know if you've ever played sports as a kid. I played Little League and so forth. And, anytime you're on a losing streak, and guys, got to tell you, we're on a big losing streak here. And you always had a coach that would say, hey, guys, we got to get back to basics. It's the coach that just kind of goes along, plays the popularity contest thing that, they continue to lose. I don't want to be on that team. I don't think anybody else does either. I think that everybody wants to be on the winning team. And I think that we live in a country where we can be the winning team. However, it's going to take good coaches. And I think we've been lacking that for a while. A good coach is somebody that's able to explain to the team what it's going to take to be successful, to rally that team to do it. And I think that, like I said, Ted Cruz is that guy. He's a constitutional guy. He's got the track record for standing up and fighting against the machinery. He doesn't to bend to the will of the big government or the big interest groups. So I find that to be refreshing. I think that we have quite a few candidates that are taking the conversation in the right direction. I think that their ideas are great. There are a couple of people that stand out from the stage to me as far as I'm concerned. I like Carly Fiorina. I also I like her idea of the zero-base budgeting. I think that's the way it all should start from scratch. I like Marco Rubio's ideas on national security, national defense. I think he gets it, but the freedom thing. I think Rand Paul gets the personal protection freedoms quite well. I think that there are a couple of things about him that rub me the wrong way, but nothing that would prevent me from supporting him. I think Ben Carson is probably one of the most decent people that you could ever come across in your life. He's a person of good moral character, and I think that it's been a long time since we've had somebody in office of good moral character, and I think that many of the candidates there do have that. I think Ted Cruz offers that. Plus, again, he gets it from the constitutional standpoint. Again, I enjoyed last night's debate. Certainly, I think it's important if you want to form an opinion of the things that go on in the world. It's good to be educated on these things, not to be have the media tell you what you should be thinking. I think that you should do the research yourself. We've been told that the right does not have any good plans, good ideas, but apparently they do. They're just not being heard. I think that between the media and the government, they're squashing out those ideas, not allowing those ideas to come to the fore. I think that this debates that we've been having, allowing that to happen, allowing people to get to express their opinion, or what the direction the country should be going. And again, I think that of the group that we have, I think that we have enough people leaning in the right direction where the conversation at least should be interesting. Again, my personal opinion, I like to see things going back to a little bit more constitutional-based government. So I think that country's been heading in the wrong direction for at least the last 100 years. I'd like to see things turn around. I think that these big progressive ideas that started 100 years ago with the Fabian socialists, it's time to start weeding that out. Start going back to hey, having pride in your job and pride in who you are and pride in being an American. And I think that we're seriously lacking that. And it's time that there are people that are on that stage that understand that, and I think will take us in that direction. So looking forward to what the future has to hold. I think that if we continue down the path we're on, we're certainly heading in the wrong direction. We're definitely on a losing streak, folks. It's time to rally the team and put our rally caps on and get the chatter up and start doing things about it. But again, I think it's important that you pay attention to what's going on. Form your own opinion. I've run into people that I have very differing opinions with. But if we can have a decent conversation about it. Sometimes you find out you have more in common than you think. Seems like many of the people that I know that are lean left, they when it comes right down to it, they have a lot of the same beliefs that I do. But I don't know. Their idea of how to achieve it is different than the way that I go about it. But again, I'm not I'm not a political hack. I'm not a politician. I don't have the stomach for it. But I do have an opinion, and I thought I'd just put it out there for you. Again, if if you have an opinion, I'd love to hear from you. Just put it in the comments below. I think that it's important that we have these conversations now. I'm a motorcyclist. I enjoy the freedom of being on the open road. Part of the motorcycling experience is the freedom you feel when you're riding. I like to feel that in everyday life. I like freedom. I think it's a good thing. I think that it motivates me to get up every day and do some wonderful things, to work hard, to try hard, to do to succeed. If you don't have freedom, it kind of quelches that. Again, I think the conversation in general is heading in the right direction. Hopefully we'll see some results from all this. So again, tune in with me as we watch together, see how the things pan out. But again, this is Chip from the Iconic Sports Cycle Motovlog. Talk to you real soon. Bye.